So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty depressed lately because of the whole COVID situation, and it's just annoying, and I don't know what to do, and there's problems everywhere, and I'm just... So I was thinking, I think you can relate, I was thinking why not do something that's cheering me up? And I remember as I was a little child I made my own flaming arrows, and I did the flaming arrows using my arrows, wrapping them at the front with cloth, soaking it in oil, igniting it, sending it flying. It worked as I was a little child, and I read in the internet that flaming arrows are supposedly made by using more advanced chemicals like saltpeter and stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, why would you use something like that if it works without? Because in my understanding, things like tallow, grease, oil, butter are much more readily available to people just in everyday lives lying around. And if you can build a flaming arrow using those ingredients, where the flame is transported reliably from one point to the next, why do you use more advanced chemicals? So there might be a hook, and I was thinking maybe this works just with low poundage bows, because the bows I was building as a child were just like hazel twigs. I used binding them, shooting arrows, and they didn't fly with high speed because they were low poundage bows. So maybe the acceleration and the airflow was just not enough to extinguish my oil flame, hence transporting the flame from one point to another, and me as a kid looking in amazement because it worked. Today I have a bit more higher poundage bows, a bit more quality equipment, and maybe it just doesn't work using a stronger bow. Maybe you need the chemicals to transport the flame from one place to another. But I will find out. And I hope you have fun in watching my little experiment. I will use 3 bows. I will use a very low poundage bow, 26 pounds. I will use a kind of mid-sporting range bow, 35 pounds. And I will use a crossbow, 120 pounds. And I think the crossbow will blow the flame out. And I can't imagine that the oil will stand up to the quick acceleration and the short drawback from the crossbow. I think that's too much acceleration. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I hope I don't do any shit. I hope this video is not depressing for you, because I'm really low key and everything, but keep watching. Might be interesting. Or not. So the thing is, I think it burned, but it hit the ground, and as it hit the ground it got extinguished. I didn't think about it, but of course it does. So I will build a target, and then I try it again. So the first thing I learned, even though it was a failure because of the ground, is I thought I had the arrow too tightly wrapped, and I thought the flame would get snuffed out, but what really happened was that the flame got kindling as I sent it through the air. So stay tuned. So what I did now is I built a target. I will hang some cloth on there, and then I shoot at the cloth, and let's see what happens. This actually made it burn more. I hope but it works like a charm. This burns long. Burns very good. Interesting. So bow number 2. This is a 35 pound on 28 inches draw length, 70 inches long bow. So, let's see. This also burns while it flies. Don't let it burn at the front so I don't lose the cloth. Pretty wind resistant. Alright. The wind. This is a lot of side wind and I'm crap at archery. So let's see. The interesting thing I learned, the cloth is extinguishing my flame pretty much all the time. So the arrow stays lit in flight and then it just gets snuffed out. So I will try to shoot an arrow now in your view and see if it stays lit in the flight. Okay, this worked better than I thought. Look at this. Loose. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Okay, this worked way too good. Look at this. It's that fire. And there it also burns. And it's still burning intact. So now the crossbow. So I'll keep it burning a bit longer and then I'll shoot with a bit of trajectory. Let's shoot like over there and let's try. Okay, that's funny. Now the arrow was intact. The oil was still coating the cloth and it was completely intact. So I think the problem wasn't the arrow. The problem is the draw weight of the crossbow. Yeah, this burns like better than all the times before. Alright. So let's try. Ooh, this burns really good. Maybe we got a chance this time. So, okay. Nope. So, what's the conclusion apart from that I'm shit at making videos? My conclusion is the 26 pound bow on 28 inches of draw weight was not a problem. So no problem at all, even though this is a kind of short bow with light throwing arms. But I think if you like have a composite or anything, it probably throws better, much better. So I don't want to make excuses for technology. Probably the bow isn't that good. So still, low poundage worked perfect. The kind of medium sporting bow, 28 inches draw weight, 35 pounds, worked good. No problem. I think you can go up with the draw weight a considerable amount, and I will try it later. No problem there. It worked, in my opinion, it even worked better than the very low poundage bow, and I don't exactly know why. I don't know why, but it worked better, in my opinion. The crossbow, 120 pound. Don't know what's the draw length on this one. Yeah, it's very technologically advanced. Of course, it has light, short throwing arms, so it accelerates the projectile a lot. It accelerates the projectile very quickly. Since it accelerates the projectile very quickly, it basically snuffed the flame out immediately. Hold on. People annoy me right now. All the time the arrow is burning, by the way. It's burning extremely long and extremely good. All the while I'm filming. You could probably shoot it again. So as I was saying, the 120 pound crossbow, no chance for the arrows. Extinguished the flame every time and quickly, and there was no chance for the flame to stay lit in flight. So I hope you learned anything. I did. I learned how I give it 3 more seconds, then I shoot it.